close, comatose. Never knew my grade, had to walk in faith, addicted to the pain. Shackles in the chains, never knew existed. How can I resist it? Shit didn't kill me, only made me stronger. Hang on a little longer. Beast mode till ice blow. Stepping out on faith, knowing I'm a great day, turning a nice night.
I've been training. I've been working out all my life. You know, how I merged into the style of training I do, this boxing. You know, pretty much came like just easily. So, you know, starting from a kid, I'm gonna make a long story short. Started from a kid, you know, every kid runs through different type of sports and stuff because they're trying to find themselves. They're trying to find, you know, what they're good at, this, that, and other. So, I tried a lot of team sports, football, basketball, you know, baseball. I tried, you know, those type things. And then when I went into junior high school, I started wrestling. So then I thought I was pretty good at wrestling. So with that being said, I knew I was pretty good at individual sports.
Okay.
And then individual sports. And so that way, you know, I can't blame them for my mistakes. They can't blame me. You know, it's all on me. You know, whether I, you know, win or lose. And so after a little wrestling of high school, junior high school wrestling, you know, my mother, I always wanted to box, so I used to slap box and stuff with my friends, you know, in the streets. But you know what? You know, we knew each other pretty personally, not personally, but we grew up a little bit together. So you know the neighborhood that we grew up in.
Yes.
So we used to, you know, slap box. You know, being some of the guys that you might know, Dale Stevens, is just putting, you know, a couple names out there. Jeff, you know, so we all used to box around with each other.
Who would win? You know, I gotta put you on full blast.
Dale, he actually was actually the first one to taught me how to box. He used to take me down in his basement, and he used to show me how to throw a jab. He just showed me how to do a lot of stuff, you know. Yes. And my parents wouldn't let me go to the boxing gym. So I would sneak over his house and learn whatever he taught me. And we used to box in the streets, in school, in the bathroom, and all that, this and that, that and that. So when I became of age, like 18, 21, you know, I decided to go ahead and pursue what I always wanted to do. And so, make a long story short, I started boxing. I started actually boxing with the gym called in Cincinnati, Mount Auburn Golden Gloves.
Oh, nice.
Which was ran by, you may know this name, the public may know this name, Ricardo Williams Sr. His son was Williams Jr., who was a 2000 Olympian.
Wow.
You know, and he was the first Olympian to sign for $1.5 million right off the Olympic gate.
Wow.
So as an amateur, because he was up for the gold medal in 2000. Ricardo Williams Jr. He was up for the gold medal in 2000. He didn't get it, but you know, that's some hard stuff to do. So that was a real big accomplishment. It's real big for Cincinnati to have an Olympian. You know, there we actually had 2 Olympians in 2000. But I was along the ride during that time. You know, training and boxing with these guys. And
did you get in the ring with him?
I used to box with him. I used to spar.
See, you trying to hide that? He must have whooped you down. He gave you a run for your money, didn't he?
The kid was fast. He was really good. I mean, he was real graceful. He was real graceful, meaning like he boxed like it was like with ease. Like boxing is hard. Yeah. He made it seem real simple. He made it seem.
It looks scary to me. Yeah.
So, but that's how I ended up starting. You know, that's how I ended up. You know, boxing. I started boxing in the amateurs, like I think 97, 98, 99, 2000, bro, like around the year 97. And year 2000, I decided to turn off and turn professional.
Oh, wow.
You know, when everybody started going to the Olympics, I decided to turn professional also. And so
wow.
when they went to the Olympics, turn professional. After the Olympics and stuff like that, I decided to go turn professional also because I didn't make the Olympics. So I said, hey, I'm going to turn pro and, you know, see how that goes. And that's how my boxing started.
Yeah. And
I had a few pro fights. I'm not gonna get real deep into what happened as far as why I didn't become a world champion and those were dreams and stuff like that. But a lot of stuff happened, you know. And anyway, so after I retired from my pro career, I started training other kids and start helping other people out
nice.
As far as as far as that goes, start helping other kids out and other pros, other grown ups, boxing stuff like that. And I was doing that for free for a very, very long time.
No way.
For free for a long time. It was fun. It was just something that I do. That's just my life.
So that was your way of giving back to the community. That's so awesome.
Yeah. So I met a kid who was a football player for UC, and he was training at a boxing gym that I was at, Boxing for Fitness, and which was, he was saying he was doing that like during his off season. He wasn't looking to be no boxer. He just wanted to work out, like doing boxing as a form of working out, so he can stay in shape for his when football season come back around.
Yes.
Well, lo and behold, he actually fell in love with the boxing the way I was teaching him.
Oh wow.
He weighed about 300-something pounds when I first met him. A year later, he had his first fight. He was like 225. And so he fought a kid. In his first amateur fight, he fought a kid who had like 10 fights. He ain't had no fights. He ended up stopping the kid like in the second round. All he knew how to do was throw the 1-2 punch. I'm not going to say his name. I'm not going to say his name.
You ain't putting him on blast.
I ain't gonna put him
you're putting him on blast. What technique did you teach him? What technique did you teach him?
I taught him the basics.
Yeah.
I taught him the basics. What are the basics? Like, what are the basics? The basics is just, you got a jab, which is a straight, either a straight left hand, a straight left punch, or a straight right punch. Just depends on what you are. If you're a southpaw or if you're a conventional fighter. Now you might want to know what's a southpaw or a conventional fighter.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know anything. Tell me everything.
So a southpaw, he leads with his right hand out, and that would be his jab. Okay. Because he left-handed. Okay. And a conventional fighter is the opposite. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. So I taught him the basics. He was conventional. Yes. And he jabbed with his left hand. Right. I told him, if you got a good jab, a great jab, you can beat anybody with just the jab alone.
Yeah, you got a hard one.
Yeah. Yep. So he listened to me. He learned it. He did it. And the only thing he knew how to do, and he listened very well, was throw a 1-2. A 1-2 is a straight jab followed by a straight right hand. Okay. Which is the power hand. The right hand is his power hand. Okay. So he set, and that's what he did all night long to that 10 fight veteran that he had fought for his first fight. And he stopped the guy like the second round. He was so excited. He had all He was so excited.
That's huge. That's awesome. So what would you what would you tell somebody though trying to get in boxing and training?
Well, I tell them. Well, actually, you know, like I told that kid.
Yeah.
Like I told that, you know, that guy.
Yeah.
You have to take it very, very seriously. You have to, you know, this is not football.
Yeah.
You can't play boxing.
Yeah.
You play football, you still get hurt in football.
Right.
But you can't play boxing.
Mm-hmm.
You can't play boxing.
Yeah.
So I would tell a person to remember that this is not a game. This is a life and death situation right here. You're putting your head out there.
Yeah.
And you're allowing this person
to
hit you in your head where you can sustain concussions and a lot of other physical damages, broken ribs, broken jaws, outside. So that's what I would tell them. Take it very, very seriously, and that inside the ring you have to be disciplined when you at the gym. A lot of people like to be disciplined just in the gym,
right?
But then outside the gym, they're not disciplined, right? They might do their road work, you know, road work like running and stuff like that. But then you catch them at nighttime in the club. Yeah. They drinking, they smoking.
That's true.
They drinking, they smoking. Yeah. They got a lot of ladies around. A whole lot of distractions. But they feel good.
I'm not going to ask you how you know that one. We're going to censor this interview. Wow. So what about their diet? What type of diet? I think I want to ask you about the diet, but I also want to ask you what techniques. You said something about, you know, your head is out there. So how can they defend themselves in a ring? What type of technique do you teach for that? And then we'll go into the diet, I guess.
You got to move your head.
Yeah.
You got to move. You got to constantly move your head. Yeah. Move your head out the way. You can't stay. Your head can't stay in one position. Right. For 2 seconds. It's got to be. Your head got to move. We call it slipping to the right or slipping to the left. You know, it's defense. Right. Putting your hands up. So the most important thing is keeping your hands up. Okay. And we call it like putting your earmuffs on. And I'm holding my
I know. That's okay. That's okay.
So, but if this was 2 hands, where the other hand would be on the other side of my ear. Okay. So we call them earmuffs. Okay. You know, keep your hands up. Okay. That's first and foremost. But everything else, you know, you got to move your body, move your head out the way. Right. And that's all you got. Now, if you're in the amateur, you still got to do it. But in the amateurs, you got headgear on. That don't. I mean, it helps out, but you still get knocked out.
Right. You ain't lying. Yes.
You still get knocked out. Yeah.
So who's your favorite boxer of all time? I know this wasn't on there, but I know this is okay to ask.
Yeah, it's all right. It's a lot of all times. You know, I if I can use a few errors, or if only can use one, I'm only allowed to use one.
You can use as many as you want. Go right ahead. It's your interview. You giving me your time, so you can do whatever you want to.
You know, I tell you what, I like to say me. The Cincinnati Trainer.
I know that's right. I like that. I love that though. I love that. You need that though. You know, you need that confidence. That's right.
That's right. To give you one though, to give you another one, to give you one though. I want to say Floyd Mayweather. You know, I like Floyd. You know, a lot of people love to hate him. You know, whatever. But you know, I like Floyd Mayweather. Yes. I like Muhammad Ali. I give them guys respect back. You know, during their time. Yes. You know. But I like Floyd Mayweather. If you need reasons behind him, I can give you
I do. I want reasons. Yes.
You want reasons?
Yes, I do.
Well, like I said, you know, physically because of his gracefulness, once again, and his agility and defensive ability in the ring.
Yes.
His craftsmanship in there. You know, he's one of the ones who also makes it look like effortless.
Yes.
You know, when he boxes,
Yes.
you know, pretty effortless. You know, I like how deep he get mentally. And, you know, I don't see him, of course, like at home and see the things that he do, and I definitely can't go into his mind. But because of his demeanor, the things that he talk about, and the things that he do, his confidence level, you know, I know that he goes somewhere that a lot of people don't go.
Yeah.
In his mind. And this is why, you know, he's 50 and old. He's able to talk.
Yes.
He's able to talk the stuff that he talk, and people would look at it as, you know, he's being arrogant. He's being, you know, you know, all the other negative stuff that they say about him. You know, he flashing money everywhere, this and that and the other. But, you know, they might hate me for this, but all I see is, I'm not calling him God, but that's all I see.
Yeah, you got to have a confidence level. You have to. You can't show him your weakness. You can't do that.
That's all I see.
Yeah.
I see, you know, God. I see God shining through him.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
Yeah. Using him for a tool. Using him for a tool.
Yes.
You know, the first thing about that, he one of the first athletes, boxers, to make $1 billion. Not just from boxing, though. It ain't come just from boxing. Came from different investments and things like that.
Yes. Imagine what that can do for the community too. You know. That's awesome.
Yeah,
you know, I'm sure they've done their stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
He give back. He give back.
Oh, you already know.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you know. So I'm just saying, you know.
Yes.
So I say Floyd. I say Floyd.
Yes, that's awesome. That's really awesome. So as far as the diet, what would you say, or what type of advice do you typically give for a diet?
I don't give diets.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't give diets because I'm not no
Okay.
I'm not that. No.
Okay.
You know, I'm not a dietitian or a nutritionist.
What about some sort of exercises that you would tell them to do?
Now, what I do is I would give, like, I would say, this is what I do. This is what I do. Because my body is different from yours, and everybody's body is different.
True.
You need to go see a nutritionist
There you go.
to examine your body and you know,
And tell
you what type
right,
of foods
right.
that works for your body. You see? Yeah. So
Nice. What do you
I
do
don't
specifically?
so I don't do that.
What do you do specifically?
Well, me, I like, you know, I low fat, low sugar,
Okay.
low salt, and I drink, you know, plenty of water, like maybe a gallon a day.
Wow, that's good.
I try to eat less. I don't say I don't eat no meat, but I try to eat less meat and more plants.
Yes.
Because meat actually stays in your body for 30 to 40 something hours. You know, digest.
Right.
Digest. So that's heavy on the body.
Yes.
It's heavy on the, yeah. I like to eat more foods that digest within 14 hours.
Okay.
Like fruits and grains and vegetables, because I like to run up and down the street a lot.
Okay.
And what I mean by run up and down the street, I like to go jogging.
Yes.
I like to go run.
Yes.
I like to go, you know, sprint. I like to be in the gym and lifting weights and go for long hours at a time. And sometimes I get in there with them young guys who on fire and they boxing. Sometimes I still feel like I can do it too. So you know, of course I can. I can still hold my ground.
Yeah.
But you gotta be in shape for it. You gotta take your head up.
Do you spar when you jog? Do you go outside and spar when you jog? Do you like?
You can't spar when you jog.
You can't do that. Just straight jog.
But you can shadow box. But you can't
shadow box. Okay. I didn't know what that was when they go to. You know how like on Rocky when you saw him doing things. I thought maybe that's what y'all did. I didn't know. Oh, okay. Oh, so the exercise that actually increases the stamina will probably be like jogging and you're working out and things of that nature, right? Okay. So
high cardio.
Okay.
High cardio.
So what are some of the accomplishments that you've had received so far that you can outline?
Oh man, let me see. 2000. I won't go back too far, but let me see. I won the 1999 national, 1999 regional Golden Gloves. I participated in the national Golden Gloves.
Okay.
I won the 2002 and 2 and 3 tough man contests. You know, and meanest man contest. So I won those things. 2015, I'm gonna move up some, but 2015 I won the American Fitness Throwdown. That was held by oh man. It was held by.
Oh, that's okay. That's good though. That's really good. Do you remember who your toughest opponent was? Your toughest opponent, or what specifically did they do to make them the toughest opponent that you had in the ring?
Let me see.
Or just specific techniques that made.
I got you. One of my toughest opponents was a kid by the name of Brandon Bush.
Ooh, you remember his name?
Yeah.
He must have been tough.
Yeah, he was pretty good. He's pretty good. He's a southpaw. I'm a conventional fighter.
Okay.
He's a southpaw, and he was like ranked. I wasn't ranked at all when I fought him in the United States. Oh wow! But he was.
Wow.
But he was ranked like number 3 or something in the United States, and that's pretty high.
That's huge. Yeah. And you were in the ring with him?
That's pretty high. And
wow.
Well, we fought to go to the National Golden Gloves.
Wow.
Yeah, and so I ended up winning the regional Golden Gloves. It was called the Regional Golden Gloves tournament, and I had to fight him to make it to the Nationals, and then I ended up winning and going to the Nationals. But he was one of my toughest opponents. You
won?
Yeah.
What? You whooped his butt? What? Oh, you don't say. Oh, see, he gonna see this interview like, now I want to get in the ring with him again.
Exactly. Right?
What did I start? I done started something. Watch, I bet you anything you're gonna get a phone call and you're gonna call me like, Shawnna, what you start?
We're gonna do over 40 fights.
That's okay. Hey, that's okay. You on here talking. So hey, you're gonna have to back it up. That's what he gonna say. Watch. He gonna say, what about now? Yeah. If he does, what you gonna do? You gonna do it? Nah, you ain't gonna do it. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
I don't fight.
You just train.
I don't fight. Well, I just train. That's it.
Okay.
I just make my money training.
Okay. So how can people get in touch with you?
I'm sorry, but American Council of Exercise, all right? ACE, American Council of Exercise. That's what was backed by the Women's Fitness Throwdown. Okay. It was a fitness competition that I had won. Right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You sure you want to go on record saying that? I'm just saying.
You know how I go.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Yeah, definitely. You can follow me at on Facebook at Cincinnati Trainer. You go to Cincinnati Trainer, follow me there. Then you can go to Instagram, and then you can go to CincyBoxercise.
Okay.
Cincy.
Okay.
CINCY.
Yeah.
All right, Boxercise, CincyBoxercise. Go to Twitter at Cincinnati Trainer on Twitter, and you can follow me there. You know, hey, go out, go get my video, go get my first video that I've done project. You can have me in your house anytime you want to by going to boxmefit.com. Go to boxmefit.com.
Streaming mainstream, beaming daydreams, legends talk.